Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how other countries save money. Let me get right into it. I thought this would be an interesting video because one thing that I think is wonderful is when we're wanting to improve our life, whether it's health, finances, education, and maybe the country you live in is struggling in some of those areas. Why don't we look to other countries that are having success in those areas and maybe emulate and learn from them? That's why I thought I would do this video. Now, I'm only touching in on a few countries, number one. Number two, I've only lived in the United States, so if you hear some things that you think are not correct because you live in that country, let me know. Because like I said, I've only done a little bit of research and I have a little bit of personal experience from me talking to people from these countries, and also because my dad is Hungarian, so I know a little bit about that. So let me know in the comments below if there's some differences to what I am saying, okay? So I'm going to get started right away. The first country is England, and this is from me talking to people from England. You guys know I'm out and about on weekends doing product demos. A long time ago, I've met several people from England, and they told me that it really surprised them how much Americans spend on Christmas. The average American now spends between $1,400 and $1,500 a year on Christmas. Now, that may have changed in the last few years, but they said in England, they do not spend near as much, and they have a simpler, more family-type Christmas and holiday season, and they spend more time with just family rather than gifts. So that was one thing, is they don't do as extravagant as maybe say in America on holidays. Okay, Hungarians, you guys know my dad is Hungarian, and one way that they save money is on their food budget. They're always looking to get the best deal on food. Many times if they need to save money, they eat more simply and they don't do as much snacking. I can tell you my grocery budget, it's so much easier, just grab and go. It's called convenience foods rather than making everything from scratch. In Hungary, and I can just tell you from growing up, we had almost everything made from scratch. Now, as years went on in the 80s, we did have a little more process, but starting out, we didn't. So less snack foods, more home cooking, and you really know how to save on food. Australians, according to my research, I don't know from personal experience, they are good about automating their savings and saving money. And not just Australians, people from Norway are also really good, and Ireland are really good at saving money and making sure they have an emergency fund. Also, Norway, now I told you guys my dad's Hungarian, my mom's from Norway, my mom's dad's from Switzerland. And Norwegians are really good about, which is frugal, spending a lot of time outdoors and hiking, and you know how cold it is there, but they do a lot of outdoor activities, and when you're outside, you're not spending money most likely if you're out doing biking and walking and all of that types of things, and hiking, all that good stuff. Okay, people from Sweden, and we've heard about the Swedish death cleaning. Many of them live minimally. They don't buy as much stuff. It's everything in moderation. If we're not out shopping, so they only pretty much buy what they need, and they have a lot less stuff because their space is smaller, so they can't buy as much stuff. And a matter of fact, I want to tell you an article I just read, a little off topic, but kind of on topic. Here in America, we have huge refrigerators and we can, stack them, which takes a lot of electricity. In many of these other countries, they have small refrigerators. So, they're not taking as much electricity. So they do things a lot more simply. Okay, Switzerland, I told you my grandfather's from Switzerland. He, actually, the income there is really high, excellent economic growth. And so it's easier for them to save because they are getting raises and there's, more jobs and things there. Okay, Iceland has the lowest poverty rate at 2.8%. And so the reason why is you have really good economic growth there. Part of the reason that some of these places are really good is because low poverty rate, excellent economic growth, people are getting raises, people can live comfortably. I mean, we all know that it's wonderful for people to make more money because the more money you make, the more potential for, gives you more options in so many ways, and you can live a better quality life. Can you live on a smaller income and live abundantly? Yes, you can, depending where you live and what kind of lifestyle is good for you. Now, I'm thinking of starting a series from going, maybe not education, but health, would be one, and looking at other countries and the things that they're doing right about health, because we can learn a lot from all these fabulous countries of good things. Now, I want to ask you, I know I'm talking to people all over the world. Many of you I know are Australia, Canada, United States, but I know some of you are from Greece, Germany. I would love, because I couldn't possibly go through all the countries. I just touched on a few countries, and I could do a part 2 of this video with more countries. But if you live in any other country besides some of the ones I talked about, let me know some ways that you save money in your country and what you think of this video. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.